South African brings a wealth of business and rugby experience to his new role. He has served SARU as an acting managing director and board member, as a Springbok team manager, and has had many wonderful memories.
Unquestionably would be the 2007 Rugby World Cup. It was a very special time being really involved with the team, the British and Irish Lions series, and I think also then the growth and the development of the Sevens. I was very involved with Paul at the inception of getting a professional base, moving it to Stellenbosch, and I think then seeing them win in 2009 has to be also a big highlight. And then finally that magical 2009 year where I think we owned every single trophy available in World Rugby other than the Sevens World Cup. So there's been many special moments here.
Besides Marinos' rugby career in South Africa with Western Province and the Stormers, he earned 8 test caps for Wales. He also played rugby league for the Sydney Bulldogs. With the lure of the pound, euro and yen, SA Rugby is losing players at an alarming rate, and Marinos feels drastic action needs to be taken.
We can't underestimate the strength of our domestic structures. Our school system feeds in. It's about nurturing and harnessing that talent. From a national point of view, I think we've got to put more pride back into the jersey and probably put more rules around the eligibility to play for your country, rather looking internally before you look externally. Otherwise, I think the attrition is just going to continue.
As SANZAR CEO, Marinos' first goal will be to make the new Super Rugby format with 18 teams a success, something he is excited about.
Argentina, I don't see any problem at all. They're a proper outfit, and the core of that team that played in the World Cup is going to be strapping up and playing in the Super Rugby franchise. So there's a big tick and I think a big worry for a lot of the franchises. The Sunwolves has been a little bit more difficult, losing Eddie Jones and then him coming here, then moving on again. So that's been a bit disruptive, and also they've had quite a few players that have moved on and retired, but they've got a core group of good players. Their biggest challenge at the moment now is just securing a coach for Super Rugby.
Marinos is also confident that the problems experienced by the Kings are under control since SARU have stepped in.
The Kings isn't really much of a worry now that we have South African Rugby having stepped in and knowing the calibre of the people that are going to be involved. You look at Rassie and his high performance unit. I think all the on-field issues are going to be properly addressed, and then the other GMs in SA Rugby are getting involved in the off-field issues. So I think there's a big enough safety net around that to make sure that it's sustainable and competitive.
Another concern Marinos has for South African rugby is the development of coaches. There's a lack of mentoring and growing of young coaches, and they often don't get the necessary support and get lost in the system.
The talent is certainly here, and we've got talented coaches, but a lot of the time they don't have the people that they can tap into who have been there, had that experience to help them through difficult situations as and when they do arise.
A dedicated family man, the 43-year-old has a passion for surfing. He currently resides in Stellenbosch and is married with 6 children. He starts his job at SANZAR on the 1st of January. Craig Marais, SABC News, Cape Town.